today, an emergency meeting among ASEAN diplomats was held to discuss solutions to the threat of ISIS in the area. All the diplomats participated actively in the meeting and worked towards a common end: fighting against ISIS.
In Southeast Asia, the Philippines seems to suffer the most from the ISIS. So why you guys don't want to use nuclear bomb in this situation?
So you're right about the fact that Philippines is actually the direct victim of the ISIS-linked attacks, and that is the reason why we decided on a moderate solution, because we have suffered a lot, and a lot of our people have been killed, and for fear of our citizens' safety, we condemn on a nuclear bomb resolution, because it may cause great damage to lives and assets as well.
Okay, do you think that the first part of the conference has been effective?
Yes, I believe so, because we have found out our standpoint and other standpoints, so that we can form an ally, and from that produce a very effective solution to solve this very, very alarming and threatening problem.
So, can you have some predictions about the outcome of this conference, bomb or not?
I think that the outcome of this meeting is that we'll choose peace, because I believe war will only lead to more wars.
Okay, thank you.
Halfway through the meeting, diplomats were engaged in fruitful debates and discussions revolving around the crisis. With two opposing views present in the meeting, it was quite challenging for diplomats to reach a consensus.
The delegate of Malaysia, I can see that you have participated very actively in the meeting. So, can I ask that what is your blog doing? And have you guys considered, making a resolution now?
Well, everyone is so energetic now, and we're just burning, and we're also hoping to come out with a resolution, and the center is there where everyone all gather up, and I believe that this resolution is very potential to be passed.
What do you think about the ideas of the opposing group? There are some delegates who oppose to your viewpoint, right? Point of view. So what do you think about their ideas? Are they really feasible, or are they unfeasible?
Well, actually, the opposing group that I haven't joined them in the last unmoderated caucus, but in my point of view, I think that they haven't come up with any solution yet, and we think that our progress is really great, and we're the first to come out with a solution. So I highly hope that the solution is gonna be feasible, and we gotta success. And I also very appreciate this meeting, because in this meeting I have the chance to gather up and share my ideas comfortably with my friends. Yeah.
Thank you. So it's a very lovely answer. So we hope that you will, do well with your resolution, and hope that it passes in the future. Thank you. How are you doing, with your resolution?
The idea just popped into my head when I was sitting here listening to the moderations. I haven't think the whole resolution yet, but I think I got the overall idea of it.
Can I ask what your, the main point of your resolution come down to?
I think it comes down to blurring the ISIS eyes with some fake plan, fake bombing or so, when we're actually sending spies into the ISIS to gain more information from them.
This sounds very interesting. So I hope that you are doing very well with your resolution and you're successful. Okay, thank you.
The atmosphere heated up when diplomats opened debates on their draft resolutions. Two sides, two views How could they manage to reach an agreement?
How do you feel about the productivity of delegates today?
Okay, so well, the delegates are working on the resolutions, and we are here waiting for their resolutions to actually come up. So yeah, I think that we are quite satisfied with the performance. Like they work very passionately and very wholeheartedly. They always want to promote their image, right? Yeah, and try to cooperate with other people, other delegates. And although they are a little bit tired because they get very little rest, but they're still trying their best to complete their work. Yeah, I think so.
I was quite surprised by some diplomatic talent today because I didn't expect them to research so deeply and have so deep thoughts like that.
So the first step of our resolution is sending spies to the inside of ISIS. You know, this is like the first step of the whole plan. Okay, the spies must be elite and having been trained for a long time by the government, like about a few years. Like we believe that in our governments and Asian countries that we already have those elite, troops ready to serve for the government. And the spies will disguise as normal citizens roaming around the Asian countries, and they will join ISIS recruitment so they can get inside of ISIS.
And another resolution is that we use propaganda to fight back their propaganda. So we know that ISIS is using their propaganda on the internet, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Facebook to manipulate young people to become their fighters. But we will recruit the formal ISIS fighters. So the fighters that they have fought for ISIS, but they decide to defect from them, so that they change side. And also the victims of the ISIS, so that they can show us, the formal ISIS fighters, they will show us how it was like to be an ISIS. And they will give us insights in the ISIS operating system, and many of its secrets, or even its way of its rules, its customs, and everything, like as a state. And the victims of the ISIS, they will show us how painful and how terrible it is to have your relatives killed or kidnapped in an aftermath of a war like this.
Unfortunately, due to diplomats' failure to agree upon a common action plan, ISIS quickly established more strongholds in the region and even targeted the building where the meeting took place, leading to the unexpected evacuation of all diplomats. Hopefully, they will reconsider their fellow diplomats' ideas in the near future, so that a resolution can be signed into effect in time, effectively preventing the spread of ISIS in Southeast Asia.
So after a day of hard work and heated debate, the meeting reached no conclusion. Thanh Bình, Vietnamese reporter from ASEAN.